Today I'm going to be making the Betty Crocker Cookie Cups. This is the Salted Caramel Pretzel Kit. It includes the cookie mix, the filling, the topping, and paper baking cups. It was $3.39 at Walmart. It is a salted caramel cookie mix with caramel filling. And then it looks like they give you some pretzels for the top. So, preheat your oven. That was my cue to let you know to preheat your oven, that my oven is preheated. Okay, so there's your cups. There's your pretzels, just some pretzels. This is your salted caramel filling. Have a bowl of hot water and just put that right in there. No big deal. It doesn't have to be down all the way. So for this mix, you need a 1/3 cup of melted butter and you need 1 tablespoon of water. If you've been watching the series of cookie cups from Betty Crocker, all of these kits have needed the exact same thing. So they give you enough cups, plus they usually, in every one of these, they've given you me 3 extra. I've collected 3 of these from each kit, so I now have 15 of these liners to make another bake with. But this makes 12 little cookie cups, so you don't need these. So take your mix and you're going to use your mix and your water and butter and just mix it together. Just so you know, that actually smells like caramel. You can smell the caramel in that. So you want to take a spoon, a tablespoon, and you want to put a tablespoon in each one of these cups. Now you want to press these down. I use a 1/3 cup, just a measuring cup, and press them down. And then these are going to bake for 12 minutes. These just came out of the oven. While they're still hot, take a tablespoon and press down in the center of each one of your little cookie cups. Cool off, they will hold the shape of the that well part in the center, and it only takes about 10 minutes. My cups have completely cooled. You want to take your packet of salted caramel out of the water, the bowl of water, and squeeze it for about 15 seconds. Cut the corner, and we're going to put some salted caramel in each of these cups. Different with that caramel than we've had with the cookie cups before, just because it's so much thicker. Even though I had it in hot water, it truly, I'm almost thinking they should have told you to put that in the microwave because it's so thick. I'm sure it's going to be delicious, and you can't really spread it out too much because the cookie crumble will come off. See how the crumble comes off the bottom? So you can't spread it around too much. So really, it would have been nice if we could have heated it up even more, because my bowl of hot water was hot. So that's about as good as it's going to get though. And these boxes, I found it interesting that these boxes, when they show the picture of the stuff on top, it actually says that's the serving suggestion. So like 1 pretzel and some little crumbles, that's the serving suggestion. But now, when I have made these, I have been putting, you know, whatever I want in there. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some And because they give you plenty. And Kevin, have you had your eye on one that you think is, that you want to try? You get enough for probably 2 or 3 pretzels each. Definitely 2 pretzels. Most of them you get enough for 3 pretzels each. Is there one that you see that you want to try?
That one, the back.
Because it has a lot of caramel?
A lot of caramel came out of that one.
Okay, so this is how easy they come out. And just press your pretzel down in the caramel a little bit so that it stays in there, and we'll give it a try. Okay, we have these here. It's, once again, salted caramel cookie mix with caramel filling, pretzel topping. It is 170 calories, give or take.
Now these cookies feel crumbly.
Yes. So, I'm gonna try to get a pretzel and all, because that's how.
Very crumbly.
Kevin just, I don't know if you saw that, but.
I made it rain over it.
You made a huge mess.
Those are good though. By the way, that's not how I actually eat these. I stick the whole thing in my mouth.
Do you really do
So there's
that?
no chance of crumbles going anywhere.
Really?
That's what I usually do.
I eat them in 3 bites, but I don't put the whole.
One bite.
That is very, very delicious. The cookie part is extremely crumbling.
It is. It's a little drier than some of them.
But the caramel is very, very sweet.
I love the salty. It is truly salted caramel.
Yes, and honestly, I know they have you put the pretzels on. It gives it some crunch. It does give it flavor. You do taste the pretzel.
You get the baked flavor a little
But honestly, they'd be good without the pretzel too.
It would be just as good without. Either way. Either way, it's really, really good. I do really like the caramel. It's a very sticky caramel, but it's not like sticking your teeth kind of caramel. It's just a sticky when you touch it caramel.
No, but these are delicious.
Very, very good. Not my favorite, but they're very good.
So now these we've done, I think we did 5 kits. I think our favorite was one that neither one of us expected to be our favorite.
With the little mini M&M of the candies. They're not M&Ms.
It was the video that came out right before this one. So, yeah, it was the one with the, they look like, it was rainbow candy, I think that's what it was called. And I'll tell you what makes that the #1 kit is because everything works so well together. The actual base, the cookie base, really stuck together well, and it was a soft cookie.
It was softer.
It was the softest cookie we had in any of the mixes.
Although this one's pretty good.
It is, but it is crumbly.
Yeah.
That one wasn't even crumbly.
Right.
It was a very soft cookie without being crumbly at all. Also, the fudge that you put on the inside was the smoothest but thinnest. So, not watery or anything like that.
But it was easier to spread around.
Yes, it came out of the package easier than the other ones. And there's no rhyme or reason to that. I'm sure they put the exact same fudge in that kit that they put in some of their other kits. For some reason, it just worked better on that day that we did those. But that is the best kit because you could actually taste the butter in the cookie. It was just overall
It was really, really good.
excellent.
This is probably my #2.
It would be mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those 2 definitely try out. The other ones are good. There wasn't a bad one in the batch.
No.
But some of them were more successful than others.
Some of them, yes. And like when we first started baking these, it's my fault. I baked like the first 2 at 375 when really I should have been baking at 350 the entire time. So.
Which didn't change the flavor, it just made them a little harder.
Right,
Yeah.
It made, yes.
Drier. They were drier.
So the base is a little softer than it would be if you were to bake it at a higher temperature. So for me, the 350 worked better than anything. So I hope you all get a chance to make these. I have only seen them at Walmart so far. That doesn't mean that other stores aren't going to carry them. It just means I haven't spotted them anywhere else. So if you've spotted them, in other stores, let people know in the comments below because they might be looking for them. And thanks for watching.